Jasmine El-Gamal. I'm a senior fellow here at the Atlantic Council, working on countering violent extremism and radicalization issues. So how I think we can help the youth in the Middle East kind of find a better way and not be so attracted by this message of radicalization and extremism that they're getting from other organizations. I really think that, first of all, when you're thinking about an issue like this, to understand that there is no one-size-fits-all situation or solution. Every country in the Middle East is different. It has its own challenges and therefore its own solutions. And so if you take a country-by-country view of the issue and you look at the societies, the building blocks, the opportunities and the challenges, I think that's a first step in getting to a more applicable solution rather than trying to say, this is the solution for everybody. A few of the things that we should focus on when it comes to the youth issue and countering extremist or radical thoughts. First of all, I don't think that it's necessarily Islamic versus secular lens. I don't think the necessary question is which is better or what works best. It depends. And that's not a very satisfying answer, but it depends. It depends on the culture, it depends on the country. What is harmful, whether you're looking at a secular society or an Islamic society or a religious society, is to think about the identity question. Does this person, does this young person believe that they are part of a mission or a culture or a community that they belong to? Do they have a voice? Can they influence things that are happening around them? Do they have control over their destiny? These are all big questions that governments have to help answer when it comes to their youth population. If someone feels like they are part of something positive, then that's a way to lead them towards the right path. If they don't, if they're lost, if they feel like there's no hope, that's when you start running into problems. When it comes to the economic question, I think that there are two different types of models in the Middle East, or two different situations right now. One is obviously the GCC countries, so-called New Middle East, the countries that have more wealth and a smaller population. And then you have the quote-unquote old Middle East, where you have a much larger population, much more intense problems, and a much smaller budget with which to deal with these problems. And so I think, economically speaking, a couple of things. One is to try to work with those countries in the Gulf that have perfected specific models of providing employment to their youth, and looking at ways in which you can both scale that up and tailor that to the specific context of different countries. And the other is working with outside organizations like the World Bank, like NGOs, who can provide either training, educational opportunities, or real-life skills that can help these youth enter the marketplace and contribute in a positive way.